This is where I'm from, this is where it started. This is what becomes of the broken-hearted. This is going out to those departed.
Honey bojo, Nishnaabemdaa Noongo. Nin squonk with indigenous cause. Quando dem. Ma was soxing don jaba. Gina goetta get baden don Nishnaabem win. Going das nui Nishnaabemdaa Noongo. Zam zangaj the baden the man. Asian Akima guk Nishnaabem win. Nishnaabemong. So I'll use English. It's a bit hard for me to talk about some things in Nishnaabemdaa. So I'll speak English today. Now, today we're going to talk about conjunct form or be form for animate intransitive verbs. So what that means is for action words, for animate things like me or you or a dog or a pail. A pail is also animate. So it's animate verbs, action words for these things that are also intransitive, meaning they don't have action on an object. So an example would be b'mose. The b'mose, I'm walking. I'm just walking, doesn't have action on anything else. That's me, it's an action word. So these are animate intransitive verbs, sometimes denoted as VAI, verb animate intransitive. You don't really need to know all this stuff. I know a lot of our elders and speakers, they don't like categorizing our language like this because that's not the way it works. That's not traditionally how we use the language. But for people like me who are learning, we find this sort of thing helpful to study books and see a little bit how the language works and then try to speak it with the elders and speakers. And it can help us. It makes things a bit easier. But anyways, conjunct form, be form. You use that in certain situations, like, for example, if you're asking where someone is or where someone is going, when you're asking any sort of question that requires more than just a yes or no answer. So, for example, ja, he or she is going. That's the A form. That's the independent form. Ja, he or she is going. If you want to say if she's going, you would say gishbin jad. Or for me, gishbin jayan, if I'm going. You also use this when you want to say something like when something is or that it is. So I would say Naminwen nagitchanandum gigo kayan. I'm happy when I'm fishing. Nagitchanandum, I'm happy. That's the A form, independent form. And when I am fishing would be gigo kayan for me. Gigo kayan, when I am fishing. So I'll just write out these forms for me, you, him or her, and all that. So nin, you would put the verb and then yan. So gigo kayan, when I am fishing. For you, gin, there's the verb there, and then yin. So gigo kayin, when you are fishing. In other places they would say yan, Y-A-N, gigo kayan. So me, you, him or her, ween. It's just the verb and then a D at the end of the verb. So gigo ked. So you could say gitchanandum, she's happy. Gigo ked, when she's fishing. So there's also us, not including you. I think we've talked about this before. Ni and win. So that's us. If I'm talking about us, but not including the person I'm talking to, that's ni and win. So I would say gitchanandum gigo keong. I'm happy when we're fishing. We, but not you. Ni and win. That's us, but not you. Nin win. So if I want to include you, that's gin win. Little way to remember that is it starts with a G. G for gin, you. Gin win, that includes you. So nagitchanandum gigo ke ying. I'm happy when we, including you, are fishing. Now, what else? Gin, win. Oh, use. Ginwa. So that's you, but not me. Use, guys. Use ginwa. So I would say, Nagichinandum, I'm happy when yous are fishing. Gigo ke egg. Gigo ke egg. Gigo ke egg. Nagichinandum, gigo ke egg. I'm happy when yous are fishing. I don't know why. I guess I just like that you like to fish. So there's also, well, it's gimmick, ma. Weenwa, that's them. Weenwa. Those people. Oh. Gawin din ta. Jibige si. Object nui, jibian gego ma. Because you probably can't read my writing there. Anyway, Weenwa, that's them, those people. So that would be Gigo ke wad. Nagichinandum gigo ke wad. I'm happy when they're fishing, when they fish, because maybe they'll bring me fish. So that covers most people, but there's more people to talk about in the Nishnaabemdaa. There is what's called the fourth person. It's another third person, but in English, you know how we say, he likes his hat. It could be talking about his own hat or some other he's hat. In Ojibwe, that other person, we distinguish between them. So there's more than one third person. Sometimes call them the fourth person. So, if we want to talk about that fourth person, an example of this might be Mary's daughter. Mani Don's son, Mary's daughter. So, we'll just call it the fourth person. Or we could say, yeah, we'll just call it the fourth person there. I'm sure there's a better term in the Nishnaabemdaa to use. So we would say, Nagichinandum gigo ke nid, I believe. Yes. So I'm happy when the fourth person is fishing. Nagichinandum gigo ke nid Mani Donna's son. I'm happy when Mary's daughter is fishing. So it's not Mary. Mary's the third person. Mary's daughter is the fourth person. Nagichinandum gigo ke nid Mani Donna's son. And, oh, there's another person, another grammatical person. And that is, well, it's not really a person. They call it the indefinite actor. So that's not saying who is doing the action, but that the action is going on. So we'll use gigo ke for an example. Gigo ke, he or she is fishing. Nagigo ke, I'm fishing. Gigo ke min, we, including you, are fishing. If we want to just say there is fishing going on, we would say gigo kem. Gigo kem. Now that's the independent form. If we want to talk about the dependent form, so if I want to say I'm happy when there's fishing going on, I would say Nagichinandum gigo keng. Gigo keng. So this indefinite actor is sometimes, can you see that? Oh yeah, just barely. Sometimes use an X to refer to that indefinite actor. So that's Nagichinandum gigo keng. I'm happy when there's fishing going on. Or Nagichinandum ni ming. I'm happy when there's dancing going on. Some places they call a powwow ni mi ding. So it talks about where there's dancing, that there's dancing going on. So this is conjunct form, B form. We've done the A form before. We'll review it again, if not next week, the week after. So this is the conjunct form. You use it when you're asking a question about, when you're asking a question. So for example, if I want to say, where is she going? I could say, Anishma ejad. So it's he or she, ejad. A is the tense marker. Don't worry about that for now. Just know that for third person ends in a D. If I want to say, where are you going? I would say, Anishma ejayin. Ejayin for you. If I want to say, where are they going? Where are those people going? Anishma ejawad. Now also keep in mind that there's many different ways to ask where. You could say ande ejawad, apish ejawad. Me, I say anishma ejawad because that's the way my gram speaks. I try to speak the way she teaches me. And no matter what form you use, you'll be understood all over Nishnaabemdaa, because even though we have dialect differences and all that, we're still understood all across our country. So, Misa Nishing, that's really good. Yeah, so there you go. Conjunct form, be form, me, you, us, them, blah, blah, blah. Even the fourth person, Mani, Donna, Son. Even for the indefinite actor, when there's fishing going on, Gigo Kang. Gitchenendum, Gigo Kang. I'm happy when there's fishing going on. So there you go. Conjunct form, be form for animate and transitive verbs. So for animate things like me or you, intransitive, meaning that there's not action on another thing. It's just, you know, the Gigo K. I'm not acting on something else. And there you go. Those are the forms. I'll be writing them down here as we go. So you can write them down, study them. It's really important stuff to learn. Gawin gi gashkatosi Nishnaabemdaa Jibwa Gekendaman Manda. I didn't know how to speak Ojibwe before I started to learn this, because it's what you gotta know to be able to start putting sentences together. Before then, all I could really do was say Gigoke. Gigoke, I fished. Nui Gigoke Wabang, I'm gonna fish tomorrow. I couldn't say things like Gitchenendom Gigoke on, I'm happy when I fish. Or Bishkendan Gigoke on, I like to fish. Things like that. So there you go. Important stuff, study it. If you're a second language learner like me, it helps to write this down and study it. Get it in your mind and then practice speaking it. Practice speaking with a fluent speaker, and just the more you do it, the easier it'll be. Now. So last Friday on the radio, our line of the day was Anishma Ejayan Noongo Nagshig. That means, where are you going this evening? Anishma Ejayan Noongo Nagshig. Or you can say Apish Ejayan Noongo Nagshig. Or Ande Ejayan Noongo Nagshig. It all means the same thing. It all means, where are you going this evening? So, Apish or Ande or Anishma. Where? Ejayan. We'll get to that in a second. Noongo Nagshig. Noongo is like today or now. Nagshig, evening, in the evening. So that's this evening. So where are you going this evening? So Ejayan. So you'll notice that it's got that yin suffix on the end, meaning you. Like, where are you going? Ejayan. Where you are going. So that's an example of conjunct be form that you got to use when you're asking a question that requires more than just a yes or no answer. So, Anishma Ejayan Noongo Nagshig. Where are you going this evening? And you can use what you learned today to change that question around. So you can say, if you want to say, where is she going this evening? You would say, Anishma Ejad. Anishma Ejad Noongo Nagshig. Or, where are they going? Where are those people going? Anishma Ejawad Noongo Nagshig. So there you go. Very important stuff to know. Helps you try to speak a bit more Nishnaabemdaa. Really helped me. And hopefully it helps you. And that's all for today. Chimigwech. Gi bizinda meg. Gi gana wabinda meg. Yo wabinda wewin. How? Balma peace.
This is going out to those that parted from a life so young it was barely started. This is going out to the mamas crying 'cause the sun's gone home with the angels flying.